All right. So I'm finally like awake again. I had I had half a pitcher of margaritas at 6 o'clock,
Oh shit.
and then I came home and fell asleep and woke up like 30 minutes before the game. So yeah,
Nice.
welcome to fifth edition Friday. And now I should have all the energy I need because I took a nap.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
So we the decks of the Jade Lily, which is Marcus's airship, and he's flying it because, well, he's not here, and that's what he's gonna do.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
You're on board with Figgin, your new imp friend, who has actually taken quite a liking to Bilius. He follows the thing around and like scratches its nose, and he's like, so ugly, so ugly.
I hate him.
Every now and then he turns up to Lyra and he says, how in the world did you find such an ugly creature?
I'm gonna kill him, guys.
It sounds like he likes ugly things, though. It sounds like
Okay. Oh,
he's jealous.
And he just shudders, and as Gale kind of comes out of the shadows, he says, oh, another one of the ugly things.
Why are you so mean?
He's not
Opposite
me.
Opposite of what you are. Come on, we talked about this.
So what am I seeing? What does this fellow? How does this entity appear?
So he is very short in stature. He's got kind of like long, sinewy arms and legs. He has a little set of wings, and then a tail that kind of curls into a scorpion tail almost. He's got like several horns protruding from his impish little face. He is, in for all intents and purposes, very naked, with just like red, fleshy, leathery skin.
He naked.
Sounds like an old guy from.
Mm-hmm. So, like, how long have we been on? Like, is this like days later or?
It was a 4-day trip, right?
Well, I assume that he meets Gale fairly quickly, but yeah, you've got several days flight, and after probably third day, you start to hear in the distance a great rushing sound, like thousands of waterfalls falling all at once. And on the horizon, you just see steam rising up. A large wall of...
Are we closing in on like the border? Raid's chasm is.
Yeah, can we see the chasm or we're just seeing steam?
So right now, all you're seeing is steam. You're hearing the rushing off in the distance. It's a great roar that comes from no particular point. It's like an array of noise, kind of like highway noise. It's not coming from any particular point. It's just a line of it. And then billowing steam from you know, you suspect it's a couple miles away. But yeah, you're pretty sure that you are approaching what has been called the abyss.
Whoa.
Neat.
Interesting.
Wow.
And the steam is rising up into the air, far, far higher than your ship can fly. And as you look up, it's kind of billowing out and sort of just forming into clouds and floating away. And as you approach ever closer, you really can't see beyond the wall of steam.
So is it supposed to be like this? Cute little imp guy? I'm gonna call him beautiful.
Well, I never crossed the abyss this way. Certainly we go from underneath. And from where I go, there's no water.
Is the steam hot?
It is steam.
So it's hot. Like, are we in danger?
I mean,
Of pruning.
Of pruning? Of boiling? Of like, I mean...
I wouldn't say that you would really think you're in danger necessarily.
Okay. It's just a nice facial.
We're
Yeah.
probably far enough from the point of it releasing that, yeah, by now it's like we're going through a really intense sauna.
Yeah. It's like going to a steam room.
Does Marcus seem like he's having any issues navigating, or are we doing okay?
He's pissed off about the humidity damaging the wood of his ship.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, the biggest obstacle in navigating, obviously, is going to be one, he can't see the other side through the steam, and two, there's probably a bit of an updraft from the steam going up, but I mean, you won't notice that until you actually go into the steam. Should that be what you do?
We should go through it, right? Guys?
Yeah.
That'll be
But-
fine.
Let's see here.
Is Marcus gonna crash his ship if we go into an obscured area?
Hopefully.
I hope not.
Okay, onward.
Onward.
I say confidently.
Yeah.
So you get closer and closer, and you're starting to feel like a thick humidity in the air as the steam is now just becoming almost oppressive. The temperature has definitely risen. It's not dangerously hot, but just like Matt said, it's like you're headed into a steam room that has just had the steam vents come on. And below you actually see what body of water you are over is just pouring into this chasm below. And there's a bright glow from the bottom of this chasm that's easily a couple 100 feet deep, if not more. And there's just water pouring in there and then splashing into a pool or like a river of lava and then creating the steam just like rushing up. You manage to navigate through the steam. By the time you make it through, whether you are on the top deck or below deck, you're just like completely soaked. You're just like you've been showered in steam for a good solid 15 minutes as you pass through this. And you emerge to the other side, and again, you see water pouring down on one side, and in the distance, you see a landmass that is wholly different than anything that you've really experienced on your side of Auchendale. This is a blackened expanse with little to no life that you can see. There are lava flows just kind of freely flowing like rivers do on your side of the world. On the coast, you see what looks like a village, although it's a village quite unlike you have really ever seen. After several more hours flight, about right here, and Figgin kind of flies up and says, "There it is. There's home."
Okay.
Yay, we made it.
Is it safe to land the ship around this hot
Yeah, I mean,
ground?
It hovers, right?
it hovers, and
It
not
has to land eventually, right?
not
No?
necessarily, no. And there's the whole expanse is not covered in lava. It's controlled lava flows. The map is not to scale in terms of, how
But can
big-
we tell Rick that we burnt his ship to the ground?
No.
if that's what you want to do, I can certainly make that happen.
No, of course not. Oh, hi, Bubba.
I feel like he shuddered just now. He's like laying in bed like, what the fuck?
Yeah, sorry, Rick. So are we doing this, guys? Going down into the abyss to talk to...
Well, we crossed the abyss, right? We'd be going into this village on the other side.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going
Okay.
into the abyss, just to the other side.
To the dark place.
Yeah, no big.
This is definitely not beautiful. Okay.
I kind of give a great full body shake, and water kind of flies off my fur in all directions.
I'm
Yeah.
just very easily wringing out my clothing as if
Like
it's
some-
no big deal.
Sunshine would do the same thing, but like because of all the humidity and stuff, she literally just like puffs out.
I would try to do it just because Sunshine did it, but it obviously will not work because I am a half elf.
Your hair just like. Does Lyra have super long hair?
Yeah, she has like long red hair.
So it just like sticks and just like slaps and probably like, slaps Sunshine in the face and just like, oh god, what are you doing?
Sorry, I don't know, it worked for you guys. I'm so drippy!
Yeah, we are covered in fur.
This is not good. Heavy armor.
Yeah, probably not desirable.
Like chafing, you know? If
Put some talcum powder on it, you're fine.
I look at the imp and I'm like, wait, you think we're ugly?
Oh, hideous.
Aw, thanks.
I'm gonna get him.
I can't fault him. We are a strange ragtag group.
We are an ugly bunch.
Ugly,
Don't
open-
start.
Just the ones covered in fur are particularly ugly.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's not me.
Ah.
Uggos.
Literally, sometimes just like,
I hate him. I'm gonna get him. I am. You and me, imp.
I
So do we
don't
like
understand. Why do you not like me?
Because I worship the god of beauty. Keep calling everything that I love ugly. That's the opposite of beauty.
Yeah. I can't believe you worship beauty. That's evil.
It's evil.
I'm with you. What have I been saying?
Hey, you're supposed to be my best friend.
I
Just
just
my
said
God.
very nonchalant. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I just turned back and looked back over the bow.
Oh, have you met a beholder before?
I smirked to that, but I continue to turn around and focus to looking off the ship.
It is said that in a cave north of our village, there is a beholder.
What?
Y'all fight a fucking beholder.
Now I look to the rest of the group and I'm kind of like, dude, so he's not. Holy shit.
That's good information to have.
Don't go to that cave.
Place not to go. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
What is happening to you?
Oh, let's go.
I think we could take a beholder, actually.
Hey, let's not give Mike any ideas. Okay, thanks.
Said it.
I mean, if you guys don't want to play at, the convention and want to go get ourselves killed right now, just say it. We don't have to go through all of this. Like, if you're bored, geez, just open your mouth.
We could take a beholder. We're tough.
TUFF.
I mean, I don't know what the reward or benefit of going to do that would be. So
No, we should not. We should not do that.
Don't do the thing.
Yeah, we'll probably die.
Probably is a strong word. Accurate and strong.
Hi, Bubba. People just really like fireworks over here, and my dogs are so upset.
Do you like that game, Gunshots or Fireworks? Because that's my favorite game to play.
And it is a game that is often played here on my side of Chicago. You find out the next day when you check the Facebook page. Is anybody in the neighborhood killed? Anyway,
Fun.
yeah, I mean, Chicago is scary.
It sounds like a beautiful place.
You
I've
should
been
visit sometime.
to your airport and had a layover there for 2 hours and ate at the Chicago Cubs bar. That's as much time as I have spent in Chicago. And based on what you're telling me, that's not that bad. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good city. It's just, don't go some places.
It's a good city, except for the murder.
There's a lot of
Listen,
murder.
that's gonna be anywhere you go. It's just an excess over there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I can't even pretend for a moment that Arizona isn't kind of a shithole in that respect to some things. I mean, there's areas in Mesa you should stay the fuck away from.
yeah, Chicago doesn't have any scorpions.
There you go.
There you go.
Or beholders.
Huh.
You don't know that.
That would be
You don't know that.
cool. That would be so cool if there was a beholder somewhere in Chicago. I'd be terrified. It'd be cool.
Hey, Lydia. Shh. Lydia. Are we gonna land this ship?
We should land. with Pretty Face over here. He can.
Oh, I'm not pretty.
Mm.
Was it?
No. No. Oh,
What is-
I'm in fact quite ugly. I'm known for my ugliness.
Uh-huh.
He's known for it.
They call me Figgin the Ugly.
Wow.
Damn it, Mike. I'm having a really hard time staying in character and disliking this thing.
That's awesome.
So he's really figgin' ugly, is what we're hearing.
Oh, my freaking ugly.
Oh, Fig and the Ugly. Okay, well. Uh-huh. You're taking us to your uncle, right?
Oh, no. I'm taking you to my village. Where
But don't.
where we might see my uncle. He sails quite a bit.
Son of a bitch.
I can't guarantee he's there.
You guys, why are we here?
Well,
Well, we're here now, so let's roll the dice and see if we can find him.
Let's fucking do it. Let's go. Let's land. Let's do this bitch. Lydia.
All right. So landing the ship, just outside town, you you see a strange village of like stalagmites.
Oh, cool.
With they're like large stalagmites coming out of the ground, and then wrapping around those are these almost vine-like stairs, and then there's like twisted dead wood going from spire to spire, and it looks like there's doors into these stalagmites, and then every so often, off one of the bridges is a giant orb. From a distance, you would assume they're probably, a 60-foot orb, something like that, and they're glowing, almost like controlled lava. They're just perfectly spherical lava orbs. And
I love this place, but I live here now.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I think it's kind of cool too.
And in the distance, as you're approaching the village, you actually hear what you assume is music, although it's very discordant. It's like you just take your fingers on a piano and play it without knowing what you're doing.
Oh.
And then like clanking and rattling of percussive sounds, in a somewhat rhythmic, but it's like the time signature is very weird. And Figgin's like, oh, it sounds like the party's begun.
So it's like math rock is what you're telling me.
No, because math rock, it follows the it follows what Western culture considers music.
Oh, you guys are just making up words. Okay.
No. Math rock follows weird time signatures. So that's
It's
the
a
only reason I brought it up.
Style of indie rock that emerged in the 80s, influenced by post-hardcore progressive rock.
So it's not
Yeah.
it's not even like polyrhythms and stuff like that. It's just like it sounds like at one point it's like at 7/8, and then like 3/4, and then 5/6, and it just like it's almost jazzy in that regard, but
Okay.
it's it's not what you would understand as music.
Huh.
But Figgin totally digs it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, Figgin. What are the ye big yellow globes?
Oh, our elders live in that. The devils.
I live here now. This is my home.
You are the weirdest cleric. In character.
So, Figgin, what you mentioned a festival? What's going on?
Oh, we have parties every night.
Oh,
Get down.
Yes. Do you not party every night?
well, sometimes and part of every day.
Yeah, we
Hi,
don't-
I'm home now, and I just want to. Sorry. Okay. I'm home now, and everyone that said that this was a bad idea or thought it was a bad idea can go suck it. This is great. This place is fucking lit.
I'm down to party literally all the time.
I mean, I will definitely not turn down a party, Figgin. You're winning me over a little with the partying.
Did you hear about the math rock? It's math rock. It's not math rock.
Ryan, did you know that math rock is indie rock that emerged in the 1980s and was hardcore progressive rock?
Did you know that?
You're writing a goddamn paper?
I googled it.
Oh, okay. I thought you knew that off the top of your head, but that was like the fact you had.
No, I have no idea what that is, which is why I googled it.
Let's fucking party, dudes. Also, I'm like the worst cleric. I literally like turned away from my gods. I've gone through 3 gods already, like learning necromancy, and like I'm just going downhill. It's fine. It's called character development.
Yeah, who's your god now?
I haven't decided on a new one since learning necromancy, because originally it was the god of healing, which I think kind of like, because I'm not, well, okay, I need to change that. I'll figure it out.
Please go with an evil
Where's
god.
your
No.
god now, sunshine?
Okay, Satan, thank you.
I'd say maybe one of these orbs. Depending.
Depending
Depending on
so
how the party
there's
goes.
devils. There's devils inside these orbs.
Oh yes, they wake up every several cycles, and they whip us. They tell us to keep working.
Working on
That's
what?
Oh, well, I'm not sure you'd understand, and I can't really talk about that. But yes, yes, they like us working.
He can't really talk about that.
Wait, they make
Guys-
you party?
No, they make you work.
Oh.
So they work hard, party hard.
Work hard, play hard, party hard.
Yeah,
Party
I'm gonna go ahead and put my 2 cents in, and it sounds a lot like slavery. But if you
Slavery
guys
with
want
steps, yes.
yeah.
How
And
can
I'm
it be slavery if they have parties every night?
I mean, I think that it can still be slavery if they're being forced to do work that they're not being compensated for, and they can't leave if they want.
Wait, did he say that they're not being compensated?
Well, he said that the devils come out and whip them and tell them to work harder.
Yeah,
Well,
but
for
there
all
was
we
never.
know too, what does party mean? Maybe party actually is like the time of day where they get like, burn marks put in them with brands. We don't know what party means to this little guy.
Listen, some definitions of party are different. Like, guys, you gotta get open-minded.
True,
Apparently,
true.
someone did a lot of drugs when she was in the Underdark. It's fine.
Oh my god.
We have
Oh my gods.
So, Figgin, I'm not actually honestly interested in partying, but are there any places in this town where I could go to find like magical artifacts or knowledge or anything like that?
Oh, we can't have that stuff here. No, no, no. We give that all to the devils.
Yeah, this sounds great. Figgin, what do you mean you can't tell us what you're working on? Why can't you tell us?
I literally can't.
Why?
If I
Mike-
tried, I couldn't.
There you go.
Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Why
So
am I feeling protective over this thing that I hate? Damn it.
So it's like my ears kind of droop a little bit. It's like, well, if there's no magic to be had here, and well, except for maybe the devils, maybe we should talk to some of the devils.
Well, I think they're in the globes. I don't think we should talk to devils. Also, recently our side of the world was just like taken over by demons. Those are different than devils, right?
Yes, different.
What do the devils think of the demons, Figgin?
Well, I don't know. I don't really talk to the demons or the devils or either one, really.
Who do you talk to?
I talk to my family, my friends.
Oh dear. Well, I guess lead the way.
So you venture now into the borders of the town. The discordant music-ish type stuff has become louder, and you're now hearing the kind of yelps and hoops and hollers of similar little wily voices. And as you sort of approach where the noise is coming from, you just see this like raucous mass of imps just like bouncing up and down, sort of dancing and undulating in almost perfect time with the non-perfect time of the music. In many of their hands, they're holding like these gnarled goblets, and just like liquid is splashing everywhere, and they all seem to be having a great time. And then like you all approach the scene, and the music just stops, and there's silence, and everyone turns and looks at you.
Shit.
And then you just hear, "Other siders! Run, 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 run!" And a bunch of them just like take off running.
Oh dear.
Was it
Wait, I don't even know if I want them to stop.
And Figgin throws his hands up and he says, "No, no, no! They're friends. They're friends. They're friends. I promise." And still, many are running away. A couple are staying, and they're interested in, and they seem to be the ones that have goblets in their hands, and they're just like gulping down whatever's in the goblet.
Is the music really loud? Is this like
The music has stopped.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice just like super loud and just like yell like freeze. See if I can get anybody to like stop running.
Okay.
Um,
I just want to yell really loud. Hey, turn that music back on.
Lyra, give me a or like an intimidation roll.
Sure, intimidation. That's sounds super scary. I don't know. This is gonna go so well.
Only if you're hitting a wagon wheel with a fucking mallet.
It's been a while. It's just doing nothing. There we go.
All right, yeah. your loud booming voice echoes through the canyon-like streets of the village, and many of them stop just in their tracks and
Sweet.
are kind of looking over you at their shoulder at you in a look of sheer terror.
I didn't think past this part. You heard the lady? Turn the music back on. We're here for a party.
Don't beat us! Ah!
And Fagin he's like, the party can continue. We will go see the elders. So like very cautiously the musicians pick up their instruments that are like, they're stringed instruments, there's like percussive instruments, there's some woodwind type stuff, and they start banging away and strumming, and very leery as they continue making this weird music, looking at you. A couple of the imps continue start to dance again, while a couple more come up to you and start like poking at you, and they're like, I've never seen anyone like you. Never seen one in person. I only hear stories.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna pop Bilious out just to see what they do.
Woo! It's so ugly.
So ugly.
You guys are definitely really different, huh? Wow. I'm gonna poke him back.
What? Who are you calling different?
You! That's okay.
Look around. You're the different.
We're the
one.
different ones. I'm gonna argue with you. You're right. We are definitely the different ones here.
Why are you
But-
here?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I've lost track of that at this point. Made some life choices, I guess. Huh.
Chicago.
There's Chicago.
I figured it was that music.
Figgin continues and he kind of walks through the crowd a little bit and goes up to a boulder that has like a barrel on it. He grabs a goblet and just like sticks his hand into the barrel and scoops it out, and it's like dripping in this like real deep red liquid, and he holds it up and says, would our guests like a beverage?
Oh shit.
What you drinking?
We just call it beverage. It's what we drink. It's all we drink.
Sure.
I shake my head and say I don't drink.
I do.
I'll take some.
Yeah, sunshine. I'll take some too.
So he grabs a couple more goblets and scoops and hands them off to whoever accepts. And he holds up his. He says, "To new friendships, huh?"
Oh gosh, I'm starting to like him.
To new
Okay.
friendships.
Sounds like him.
And then he just like pours it back and like he gulps and it just like falls all over his face. He says, "Ah, yes, delicious."
I'm gonna taste it gingerly.
Same. I'm not like chugging it or anything. I'm just gonna like just stick my tongue in it.
So it has a sweet flavor to it at first. It's very thick, almost honey-like. Almost like a real thick mead. Very, very sweet on the first taste, but then as it hits the back of your palate, there's like this burning sulfur taste. That it could be likened to like an Everclear, but it has a sulfur aftertaste to it.
Love that.
So it's like it's a very it takes your mouth on a journey.
Would you call it an acquired taste?
It would definitely be an acquired taste.
I'm gonna take like 3 big gulps.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you in that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in this. I'm committing.
I want to go dance.
I'm sending Bilious to dance with Riley.
Riley does not know how to dance,
Oh, Riley doesn't know how to dance.
but we're gonna dance.
So so those of you that take a few drinks of the beverage, you get this like warm feeling in your gut. This real warm, inviting feeling, and then you are just overcome with like euphoria. And it's not like being drunk. It's, if you've ever done ecstasy, it's like a very, very mild ecstasy.
I have not done ecstasy because
So my
my
whole
roommate
body-
did it once and it was bad.
So my whole body is giggling.
Yes, your whole body is giggling.
Okay. Wow.
I immediately hold Lyra's hand.
Yeah. This place is actually kind of nice, you know? It's weird because you can just find beauty everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
$5 says the music sounds way better to Lyra now.
It's really great here. You know, Finn, you're starting to grow on me a little bit. Here, I made this for you. I'm going to pull out, I have a little Soon pamphlet. I'm going to give it to him.
He takes it and looks it over. I can't.
It's okay.
I can't read.
Well, just keep it. It's for you.
Thank you. It's very ugly.
Yeah, I'm still going to get you one day. Still going to get you. But I like you.
This woman on here?
Uh-huh.
So ugly.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I'm still euphoric, so it's fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Sort of, kind of.
Okay.
It's like you're shouting to us while you walk the dog. Very far away.
Yeah.
So Riley, you join the party of it's not quite as raucous as it was because people are still a little weirded out by the present other siders. And the ones that are still bouncing up and down are regarding you. And they're like, huh? Oh.
Oh, okay.
So how are you
I feel like I
dancing?
would just like kind of imitate them as best as I could.
All right, give me a performance roll.
Oh god.
That was pretty good.
A solid performance. You begin to imitate the undulations of these little creatures, and then they start flapping their wings, and then like circling around you. There's like 3 of them circling around you in this bobbing motion, and the music kind of picks up a little bit. People are getting a little people, quote unquote, are getting a little more used to your presence.
I feel like with them like using their wings or like flapping them, I like shake my tail more. Because like, hey, I've got stuff too.
So then like they actually start kind of copying you and like swinging their tails in a similar fashion, and the Rootin and Ryan now people are now becoming a little more comfortable with your presence.
Tight. That's what I was going for. Like, see, we're not bad.
Place is kind of
bad.
So your noses have really kind of adapted to the strange smells that are happening. There's obviously like the sulfur from the volcanic activity happening around. It's just kind of ever pervasive. So you've kind of adapted to that, and but now now that you've adapted to it, you're starting to smell what smells like cooked meat.
oh, food.
Yo, let me get in on that grub.
Hey, Figgin, does it ever get light out here, or is it just always dark?
Well, there's always black clouds everywhere. All we see
Everywhere.
black clouds. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's beautiful in its own way, I guess. Huh.
My inner shadow muck smiles.
I'm gonna like go up to Gail and be like, I want to live out here. This is like so awesome.
And wait till you get the slavery going too. It's even better.
Listen,
Yeah, that part's a struggle for me.
nothing was confirmed.
I mean, okay. Sometimes you don't need it to be confirmed to know that it's happening, though. They do seem happy right now.
Sure.
Figgin, are you happy here?
We're miserable.
So
God
mad.
damn it, I don't know what anything means.
I wish I was dead. Fucking kill me. Ah.
But I think when he says things are ugly, he's not being mean. So if he says he's miserable, is he happy?
I don't know if he's so much misunderstanding words as much as beauty, in his opinion, looks maybe closer to things like him.
Now you're catching on.
Understand.
Well, yeah, but he calls himself ugly, and it seems to be a compliment. He's
Yeah,
proud
something-
of it.
Something to aspire to.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe get him to define the
big-
word a little bit more. Like, well, what is miserable? What does that mean to you?
Oh, we're worked very hard. We're whipped.
If
Yeah.
you could
Hold no
stop,
possessions.
if you could stop being miserable, would you want to?
Oh yes, very much.
Yeah, this is a fucking slave camp.
We have to save Figgin.
All right. Well, who wants to bust a mission?
Son of a bitch! There, these globe things are everywhere. I want to find the devil. Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'm level 17. It's fine.
That's true.
Shit,
If
well,
there's a beholder in one of these things, I'm gonna be super pissed though.
No, I think that was in a cave north of here.
Yeah, it was in a cave.
Okay. Yeah, you said there were elders, Figgin?
Yes, yes.
Also, when was the last time the devils came out and whipped you?
Oh. Well. He thinks 14 cycles ago.
I don't know what that means. Do you think they'll be coming out anytime soon? Again?
Possibly. Yes, possibly. Yes. I would say any day now. Yes. Of course, I wasn't here. They may have come out when I was gone on my mission. That you made me fail, by the way, which we need to go explain this to the elders.
Okay. Okay. Come on, Bilius. Wait, can you lead us to your elders? Shit.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, yes. Yes. He points at the tallest stalagmite spire, and he's like pointing at the very tippy top, and it's probably like 20 stories high. We'll make the journey.
Okay.
Cool. You might have to use your feet, as you do not have wings.
Yeah, I don't.
I will walk with you.
Oh.
Aw.
Okay.
I mean, that's nice.
Would you like beverage to come?
Hell yeah.
Yep, bring the beverage.
I've never heard of a hiking party, but this is it.
Dukoff, have you had any beverage?
No. I'm good. I try not to drink strange beverages.
But it makes your body.
Dukoff, you never have fun with us.
I grab whatever bottle they have. I do the old thumb over the mouth of the bottle move, lean it back, and I'm like, good.
Yeah, there's no bottle. It's just a barrel.
And I just remembered I can't lie, so I would literally try that and then be like, I faked it. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, so no, I don't do that at all. I don't. I'm like, no, I'm more for you guys. I'll keep an eye on you.
Fine. Riley, are you gonna have some?
No, but I do like dancing.
Okay.
Dance all the way up the mountain.
Well, it's just me and you, sunshine.
Let's fucking party.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. So as you drink more, your body goes from like giggly to like hilarity. You're just like your skin is tingly and like if someone were to touch your skin, it would just like radiate with like this just pure euphoria rippling through your body.
Oh, well, I'm just continuing to pet Sunshine because that's what I do when I have alcohol, so that probably is real weird for her.
My fur sticks up every time you do it. Just like in that one spot, though, it's just like...
It's like a mohawk. Nice.
I'll be like, I'm done for now, but let's...
Yeah, we should... This is weird.
I was gonna say, what are we hiking up a set of stairs? Is there a railing? Like, are they in danger of falling?
There's no rail, but so you're going up a set of stairs. It's like a spiral staircase around the circumference of the stalagmite spire. And while there's no actual like rails, there are like little spikes coming up every now and then that sort of act as guards, and then little just like they look like almost like mushrooms, like coming up out of the stone, and then the tip of the mushroom is like a softly glowing top that sort of lights the path. And they're every so often you have these to keep things lit.
I'm gonna try to make sure to keep an eye on them, basically at the ready.
Yeah, say, do Sunshine and Lyra seem tipsy, like, or do they seem fairly coordinated?
They don't have any coordination issues.
Okay.
It is literally just like a pure euphoria. Almost like, you know, you're not stumbling or your depth perception isn't off. You're very euphoric.
You're
So-
very aware, but you're just like your body's giggling, and like everything you do, it just feels good.
So you're not impaired at all. You're
Tell me
enjoying
what's
the
up.
hike more than we are.
This isn't even like in game. She's like, do it.
I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry, Mom.
In case you're watching right now, Mom.
This place is great, guys.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Well, it looks cool, but I don't think that they should be slaves, though.
Let's kill those guys. For
Okay.
Sure. But like, once we clean that up and like get that all taken care of, like, let's just build a house here.
I mean, you know,
let's maybe not jump to just immediately killing people that we know absolutely nothing about.
we know that they're enslaving our friend here. That
You're
makes it
right.
bad.
But
Immediately bad. Punch all the Nazis in the face, Ryan. Sorry.
Yeah, Nazis are bad, Ryan. Why are you trying to say Nazis are good?
Okay, let's reel back to this conversation.
Man, I didn't know in game you were a Nazi supporter. Damn.
And no.
Riley and the Ghostlands, man. Serious shit.
We're gonna kill the slavers, but then this place is pretty cool.
Okay, but like, let's take it slow. Let's just talk, and then if things get out of control, we can handle
Well,
it.
the elders aren't the slavers, though. It's
Well-
the devils.
The elders are the devils, I thought.
No.
Oh. Well, oh, God, no, okay.
Do the elders know about you being miserable? Are other people also miserable?
We're all miserable.
So do they know about you being miserable?
Are the elders miserable?
The elders are just the oldest of us all. They're like equally as miserable, maybe more so because they've had to live through this for a very long time.
Oh, that makes
You want us to kill the devils for you?
Oh no, we couldn't ask that. And I know, oh no.
In a perfect world, would you be better off with them dead?
I don't know. I don't know if we could survive without them.
You could.
Okay.
They provide us much.
I tried picking one of the mushrooms.
Oh, buddy.
So the mushroom, as you kind of near it, the cap of the mushroom is hot, like hot. While the stalk is pretty warm to the touch. If you're going to try and pick one, then I will require a strength check.
All right.
I am watching this so intently because I wanted to pick one earlier.
Let's see here. Oh, I just have to click on the. I've forgotten how to play the game. Where do I click on first? It's not a saving throw.
No, just
click on strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're able to pluck it by grabbing the stalk. You pluck it out, and then from where you pluck it, both from the stalk and then from the grounds, from the stalk pours lava out of the stalk. Make a dex saving throw. You're able to like hold it out quick enough to where the lava does not pour on you, but also from the base where you plucked it on the staircase, it just starts bubbling up lava, and then forms like a stalagmite, and then eventually it just reforms into the mushroom with the red hot cap. The mushroom in your hand is now just what before was a little bit soft and squishy, is now the heat has mostly gone away. The cap is still very hot, but it's now just like sort of an obsidian piece of.
Oh, it's just dark and boring.
Yeah.
I throw it away.
That's pretty cool, though. We gotta find Gale something interesting, guys.
His curiosity is just like getting burnt out. He's like, this is shit.
Maybe the elders will have something for you, Gale.
I'm not hopeful because I've learned that the imps don't have any magic, but we can start with them maybe, and then but if the devils have some interesting stuff to talk about, it might be cool to talk to them.
Okay.
All right, continuing your way up. It's a long hike. It's a lot of stairs. Have you ever walked up 20 flights of stairs?
Only in Final Fantasy VII.
Remember that time I climbed the soul tree?
I mean, not for fun.
Oh, or about the time I climbed the stairs down into that pit and back up?
Oh yeah, the pit.
So this is nothing for Gale. But those of you in heavy armor,
Yeah.
it's probably a pretty arduous journey.
This sucks.
But eventually you make it to what looks like the terminus of the staircase, and what you see is sort of like the top of this stalagmite is sort of probably another 30 feet in the air, so the top is like 30 feet. The stairs sort of flatten out into a landing. There is a door carved into the side of the stalagmite, and then straight ahead of you is the landing goes out further and then just sort of sticks out several feet from the stalagmite, and at the tip of that landing is one of the orbs glowing red hot, and you feel the heat emanating from it, and this is probably the first time that you've really been close to one, and it literally looks like a swirling mass of magma. Somehow it is in a form of stasis that's just like formed a perfect sphere, and it is not drying, it's not solidifying at all. But it's solid enough and it's opaque. You can't see through it. It's just light.
And it's just huge. And the devils are in here? We think.
Yeah, that's what you've been told. Figgin says, "Oh, don't bother with that. In there. Yes, that is the
What is
Elder's
that?
Cave. Oh, that.
Yeah.
That's where the devil. That's where one of the devils is.
Just one in each of these.
Yes. This one in particular is the devil. Yes, the devil.
What is the devil?
But we're not talking to him or it.
Oh no, we are forbidden to speak to the devil.
Okay. All right. Well,
Only the elders may speak to the devil.
well, that's how it works. Okay.
And the devil is mean to you.
Well, the devil doesn't do the beating.
Does he order the beating?
I assume so, yes.
Would you say the devil is ugly?
The devil is... hard to describe the devil. He's hideous. He is an abomination of sorts. Yes.
Okay.
He has no ugliness or no beauty. He's just an abomination.
All right. Well,
Bad guy. He's a bad guy.
I guess let's go talk to the elders.
Ah.
There's some
That little
feedback.
high pitch. Yeah.
All right.
You want to talk to those elders then?
So heading inside to a dimly lit cavernous room with no appointments whatsoever. It is just a cave for all intents and purposes. In the center is a large lava mushroom, much like the ones that were lining the stairwell. This one is just kind of jutting up from the center, and the faint glow of the cap is illuminating the room. And then you see imps sort of flying in a circle around the mushroom. And it's just eerily quiet inside. All you hear are your footsteps as you walk in. And Figgin, he sort of like walks forward and gets down on his knees. And he goes, ahem.
I also get on my knees.
Get on my knees.
Take a knee.
Same.
Seems like the right idea.
And so one of the three figures floating around the mushroom kind of flitters up and then just flies down right in front of Figgin. You return, Figgin the Ugly.
Oh, that's the title.
You are not to return for several cycles. Explain yourself.
Sure.
And so he explains what happened. That these other siders, they They put out the fires, the eternal fires of hell. And, well, the tunnel is no longer protected. They did their best to block it up. And I don't think they meant any harm. And the elder just like backhands Figgin. and he says, you have doomed us all. The fires protected us. And he points at you all. He lifts his finger and points at you all. Why have you come?
What?
We felt responsible for what happened, for starters. That's why we're here. What did the fires protect you from?
Your kind. The destructive force of the other siders. They have an unending urge to conquer and spread ideologies.
Well, that's not what we came here to do.
I
And
do
we
have this
did.
great pamphlet, though. Oh.
Read the room.
Right. Okay. Well, it's not wrong, so I got nothing. Got nothing.
I mean, I'd like to think maybe somehow we could try to help with this situation, but I mean, we certainly weren't able to put like that fire column back into place. So I mean, shit, I don't know.
It
I mean,
took
if
us
it makes you feel any better.
Centuries to conjure that fire.
Oh my god, we took it down like it was a
Weak.
I don't think a lot of people are trying to come here, though. Just putting that out there.
I mean, I don't think that cave had been touched for ages. I think
That's
my
so.
people were really the only ones who knew about it, as far as I know.
Is that so?
Maybe the threat they've been worried about is long since passed. Like people don't even know about it anymore.
I mean, when was the last time someone from our side came over here?
Well, it was... Oh, not too long ago.
How long?
How long is that?
Give me a second here.
Oh, like 2,000 years. Fuck you, bro.
Here we go.
Roughly.
Roughly. Sorry, I'm doing year math here.
Roughly 3 weeks.
Oh, 45 minutes.
It's been 1 week.
So about 12 years.
12 years.
Not impossible to think the threat still might exist, but
Wait, who came here 12 years ago?
Who did come here 12 years ago?
Yes, her name was Sarah.
I'm sorry. Who?
Sarah. She came. She was one of the good ones.
I pull out that note I have from the back of the shield that I found in the hideout. That was from her. And I show it to them, and I say, was this her name?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Riley, you seem to know something.
That was fuck, I forget her name. Mike, help! I forget her name.
Eileen.
That was Eileen's girlfriend, wife,
Yeah.
partner.
Partner.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What do you
What did
know
she
what happened to her?
come here for?
She came to, as they all do, kill, exterminate. But we stopped her before she could kill us all.
How did you stop her?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't. The devils did.
And you've served them since?
Oh no, we've been serving the devils for millennia.
Oh, okay.
Why did she come here to exterminate you? And if she stopped, did they kill her?
Killing is not the devil's style.
Oh no.
Is she
What?
still here?
In a way,
Oh
yes.
In a way,
Is
yes.
she still physically here?
In a way, yes.
Okay, in what way?
She is become one
Oh no.
With
the devil.
oh.
Super.
Don't like that.
Oh no. Lyra is just standing there going, oh no. Oh no.
Can we talk to her?
We do not
Or is
talk to the devil.
well, you might not. Can I?
We do not talk to the devil.
Why was she trying to exterminate you? Oh no.
It is just your nature.
It's not my nature.
That's a little bit of a generalization, I think. But
I hit him with my mace. No.
oh god, no.
You're proving the point. No.
It's like whack-a-mole.
This is not whack-a-mole. No.
As Figgin has told me, you disturbed our ritual. You destroyed our hellfire engines.
Well, I mean, a giant flaming column of fire. Yes, flaming column of fire was shooting up into the air, and that's a little bit alarming and out of the ordinary for us.
And it was destroying her homeland. Like, it was destroying the land around it.
Also, yeah, I live there. So, like, maybe don't.
Justify it how you will. But your kind
Or will.
does not and has never been accepting of our kind.
I mean, Fagin and I are pretty good friends, so I think never kind of doesn't apply anymore.
Perhaps.
Listen, how can we help you?
We do not need help.
Are you happy?
Seem to be enslaved by devils. That doesn't seem like a
That
positive.
ate our friend.
We are not happy. We have never been happy. We don't seek to be happy. As I said, this arrangement has been here since the beginning of our kind. This is just how we live.
house elves.
Okay.
If you really want to help, find a way to bring the Hellfires back to the Hollows so that no one can make their way over here.
I mean, maybe these devils of theirs can do it, and we can just help them get back to their status quo. But it seems like a shitty situation to leave them in.
They don't
Who-
like this.
They don't seem to want our help.
Yeah. I mean, who created the Hellfires?
The elders over many decades were responsible.
Yeah, by no means was an easy thing for them to do.
Oh, I said, do you know what spell they used?
Oh, do we know what spell they used?
Not really. I mean, it's not a specific spell necessarily, but I mean, if you were to classify it as a spell, it would be like Wall of Fire, more or less, cast at like the highest possible level. As a ritual, so it is permanent. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's the big deal to me, is that it was there and it continued to be there.
yeah.
Like, I don't know if somehow all of us could, channel something like that. We're all fucking strong, but that is some long-lasting shit.
Is there something else that would have the same effect that maybe doesn't shoot a column of fire hundreds of feet into the air?
I suppose you know what would deter your kind more than us. We just found fire very effective.
So, is there anything?
We could just leave the deck of cards out there. That
Huh.
would be me.
Oh God. I mean, is there anything that's just as effective as the column of fire?
As I said,
I could, we could send word and see if my council could try to figure something out. There's a good number of resources, at least there.
I'm just curious how much support there would be, from most of the civilizations on the other side to help a bunch of imps and devils.
Yeah, probably not a lot.
What if we don't tell them?
What if these devils sound like the worst and we should get rid of them?
Unless we don't do that, because that's really mean.
Well, the devils are the ones who apparently protected them last time, people came after them. So if
but so they didn't lose their slaves.
Yeah, but basically what I'm saying is if we don't fix the fire column and we take out the devils, they are fucked. They will
Basically, if we kill the devils, we have to kill everyone else pretty much.
Why's everybody gotta be mean to the imps?
Well, we do.
Complicated world.
So...
But also, can we talk about the fact that these devils ate our friend's partner?
Oh yeah, Super did. Let's loop back around to that right now.
I feel like we should, because if Eileen was here, it'd be the only thing she'd be focusing on.
Is there any way we can communicate with her?
Oh yeah, we've got that ability to send messages over distance or whatever. It's just
I can use sending.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a distance. Oh no, I was talking about Sarah, not Eileen.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we gotta get her. We gotta find out more about that.
Yeah, I mean, is there any way that we maybe can talk to her without having to talk to the devil?
Maybe it's worth getting in touch with Eileen as well, seeing if she knew anything of any details about this.
I feel like if Eileen knows that she's somehow trapped here, might be a little more.
Yeah, I don't want her to come
Oh,
like
we're looking
over
at the
to
note.
the side with like an army. I want to just see if there's a way we can communicate with her without talking to the devil or with talking to the devil or
Did that only pop up for me?
No, I showed that to everyone way back when you guys found this note that Eileen shared with you.
Here, Eileen. Our demise. Forsaken desert. Oh, yeah.
Someone read that out loud. It's too small for my
Dear Eileen, I fear we may have met our demise in this God's forsaken desert. It's our 10th night, and 3 of our 5 members have succumbed to the brutal realities of the ghost wood. If it isn't the oppressive heat of the day or the biting chill of the nights, it's the specters that seem to always be just behind the horizon. A desert with trees? Desert with trees is what the legends speak of, but these are no mere trees, Eileen. They live, or worse, unlive. Poor Aaron. On our 5th day, or was it the 6th? No matter. We stopped for a rest, and Aaron rested his back upon the trunk of a tree. We all turned out our heads for a moment, and when I once again called to the lad, I got no reply. He was gone. Only he wasn't. His face was there. In the wood, Eileen. He had become one with the tree. The look of terror in that wooden visage shall haunt me for the rest of my miserable days. We stand now at the mouth of our destination. With what our benefactors called heretics. Is it harem?
Haven.
Haven. Harem, haven,
Same thing.
Yeah, close enough. A gaping maw jutting from the desert sand. Flames spitting from demonic eyes. My dear, I don't believe we will make it back from this death sentence. So I write to you this note and send Jeria? Yeah, Owl. With this warning. No matter the promises or riches, no matter the desire to find me, do not venture into this sandy abyss of torment.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I humbly repeat, do not come for me. I love you with every fiber of my being, and I will continue to fight. But if I do make it in and out of Heretic's Haven, the long journey home may yet kill me. Stay strong, love, Sarah.
It would be really cool if we could save her.
We have to get our friends love.
Oh, you're still drunk.
This is a cool throwback. I completely forgot about this letter.
How long ago was this? I know it's 938.
12 years.
Yeah, so it's 950.
Okay, 12 years. So
she was coming here, and now she's one with the devil. I really wish I knew more about what that meant.
did they actually? I
I
mean,
imagine
did
that
they
could be
actually
some
pass
sort of
the fire
possession
and
or something,
everything?
maybe.
Sorry, I got like one word from each of you.
Did they actually pass the fire and everything then?
It seems like that might be what happened.
They passed through without fucking it up. Oops.
Well, I mean, we definitely always knew that she was better at this than we are.
You don't bag a lady like Eileen.
Without being awesome.
Awesome.
She was also the previous guildmaster, so
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's
Right.
true.
So we can't talk to the devil.
Well, they tell us we can't. But we do what we want.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
I feel like that's where we're going to end up if we want to save, Sarah.
Okay. I mean, I want to ask the elders, like, is there any way that we can talk to Sarah without talking to the devil? Or can we talk? I know you don't talk to the devil. Can we talk to the devil?
Oh, well, she is part of the devil. There is no speaking with her without speaking to it.
When you say part of the devil, what does that mean?
Yes, yes.
Uh, she is one with the devil. She is of the devil. The
Yeah, that
devil
sounds like a
has
definition or like the Ghostwood thing, how it absorbs people.
the devil has many. She is but one.
Oh man. You guys, we can't leave her here. Even if she died.
I was gonna say I'd rather we kill her than leave her this way. Like,
Is she dead, or is she just part of the devil?
As I said, the devil. Death is not their style. She
He's just
lives.
keeping her. Yeah, that's okay.
Has anyone
Likely
ever been
informant.
freed of a devil?
Not in all our history.
Hmm.
If you wish to speak with the devil,
Uh-huh.
it may seek an audience. It may hear what you say.
Okay. Oh, I vote yes.
Sure. Why not talk to devils?
why not talk to devils?
I don't even. This is crazy. This is crazy, right?
Well,
I'm ready.
It's not crazy, if that makes you feel any better.
see?
Not the craziest thing we've ever done.
It's not the craziest thing.
That's true.
Remember that time we decided to help a dragon?
Yep.
Hell yeah,
I
that was
do.
tight.
That worked out pretty well, right?
It
It
did
did.
work out pretty well.
Remember that time we fought a dragon or a god eater?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we ate the god with our swords.
I mean, I remember. I do. Sure. Let's
Let's fuck it up. I mean, talk to it.
Well, yeah, let's start with not fucking it up.
Well, he just seems like such a bad guy.
You know, for all we know, the devil likes to dance and party, and maybe we're just gonna have a really cool time here soon.
You know
But
what
our
I heard?
friend,
I heard the devil went down to Georgia.
He was looking for a soul to steal. You're right.
He's
exactly.
way behind.
You win.
He was willing to make a deal. Oh,
No.
He was in a bind.
I hate you guys.
that is why he was way behind. You're right. Do that bind.
So what do we knock? Do we just knock on one of these orbs?
That would be the way to do it. Knock, knock. Are you there?
I do not recommend you touch their home.
Okay.
Good recommendation.
How do we request an audience with the devil?
The elder motions with his hand, and the other two that were still floating around the mushroom flutter up to the ceiling of the cavern, and they appear to grab something, and they bring it down, and it's like this long sort of you know the Ricola commercials where it's like the big horn.
Oh yeah.
It's
The
like a
Ricola.
big long horn that looks like looks like it probably belonged on some sort of beast. At some point, it's hollowed out, and it's a literal horn, but it's also a horn.
Vuvuzela style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they flutter down holding this thing, and they set it down, and they say, like one of them says, "Blow," and the next one says, "Pray," and the next one says, "Hope." And then they skitter away,
Oh god.
and Figgin says, "It's been quite displeasurable knowing you." And
Wait, you're not gonna stay and hang out with us?
hey,
Oh, there was some real lag there, huh?
Yeah, something happened there.
Can you hear us now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I was gonna say you're not gonna stay with us?
No, he just flies
Hear us?
away.
Oh, okay. Never.
Yeah, he just flies away.
I guess
Okay,
that's our
bye.
answer.
Bye,
He's gone.
Figgin.
Thanks for all your help. Love you. I mean, what?
I respect that. I respect it.
Who,
Quite frankly, I expect it.
Yeah.
who wants to blow this creepy horn?
Well, I think Sunshine and Lyra have the praying part down.
I can manage that.
Got it on lock.
I'll blow the horn, giggity.
And
I
I'll
like
do
Kind
some
of most
hoping.
perfect of all of us.
I get on my knees. I start licking my lips. You guys are like, not like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. I figured I just needed to knock it out now, you know, like just get it out of the way.
Just had to rub one out.
Yeah. We were all thinking.
I mean, whatever you want to do, Dakoth.
Yeah, I'll give it a good toot though. A little toot toot.
All right, but before we go tooting, let's take a quick break.
Any break.
A break to go
Break.
toot or whatever.
Because we're all gonna die.
No, we're not. We got this.
This is like the save point right before
Yeah.
Yep.
we
Yeah,
do
this is
something.
the save
stupid.
point. If we die, we have a checkpoint. We're good.
Perfect.
Okay, body break.
Beer.
Mike, I learned from you and brought my own little cooler bag
Yeah.
into the office. My Amazon Prime delivery bag.
Now you're really, really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I've graduated.
So let's see. I can't see anyone else because everyone else doesn't have video.
We're still here.
I'm here.
Okay, everyone's back.
Excellent.
All right. So you have been given the horn. The elders have fled. Figgin has fled.
Toot toot, motherfuckers.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Okay.
Dekoth, give me a performance roll to see if you even know how to blow a horn.
0 charisma.
Yes. Nice.
Apparently, I've been around Marcus enough to somehow absorb some of his skills with musical instruments.
All right. So you know that for whatever reason, maybe Marcus has gone on and on and on and on and on and on about how to play horns. And you know that you have to kind of like waggle your lips within the mouthpiece. So like that, right?
Like a trumpet?
Yes, just like a trumpet. But this is more like a tuba, so it's less of a and more of a
Yes, correct.
yes.
Aha. Oh.
With the natty 20, all of that just resonates within my being. I'm just like, yeah.
So many music references this game.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Math rock, man.
I was gonna say, and the thing is, like his first try, it's not just like a tone; it's like got this lovely vibrato to it.
So with your very excellent playing of the horn, everyone else is going to have to make Constitution saves.
It's okay, buddy.
Damn. I played so well that they're having to roll con saves. I dig it. I don't know what it means, but I dig it.
And
Wait just a second. Hold on.
and are you just tooting this within the cave?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Okay. So let's wait for sunshine here.
It's coming. Well,
Okay, so everyone has a choice.
Great.
You can either take
Oh, God.
2d10 damage, or you can shit yourselves.
Everyone?
do I feel
Yeah,
it coming
everyone.
You are
Everyone except-
literally one of my favorite people in the whole world, man.
on? Do I feel it coming on?
So,
You feel that gurgle?
everyone except
like-
Dekoth feels resonating throughout the room this very low tone that starts to resonate your bowels, and you feel it coming. You are going to shit yourself, and the only way that you can stop it is to clench so hard that you take damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and shit myself because why not?
Jesus Christ.
God.
You know
How
what? I'm gonna take damage.
how far is the door so I can run outside and shit?
It's uncontrollable. Like it's a split second thing. Like you either suck it in as hard as you can and feel the pain, or you just let it loose.
I'm gonna let it go, but then I'm gonna like try to like immediately press prestidigitation and like cover it up like nothing happened. Like what?
I'll take the damage.
Same.
I was say, do I have the option? Do I have to take the damage?
You can totally shit yourself.
Well, I don't know.
When is the last time you ate, Gale?
Oh, I don't think it's been a long time. I
Wait, what?
Oh!
You don't take the damage, but like you kind of feel your lower regions loosen.
okay.
But if there's nothing there, there's nothing there.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on.
I'm looking forward to I get done and I just look around like, damn, pretty good, huh?
Wait, why has he not eaten?
Because there's something seriously wrong with him that none of us know about.
Oh god, that whole thing, I forgot!
Yeah. Yeah, no, Lyra hasn't forgotten.
Is Gale looking dangerously skinny by chance? Or does he look normal?
It's a little jowly.
Gale, how are you looking?
So I don't think I would have changed much. Depends. It really just depends on if I'm in Firelight or not. Really, right?
Yeah.
I guess we're about to find out.
Oh my god.
If you're in what or not?
Son of a bitch!
I say, I think you've already noticed. Like if I'm in Firelight, I just look a little bit redder.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. My dog's gonna have a little snorkel attack, so I'm just gonna pause for a second. Okay, come here. Oh no. It's okay. Let's take your collar off. We've had a really hard day. The dog's got in a fight. She got an owie on her ear.
Alright,
Okay,
well,
I get
I
hours
guess-
on my ear.
Okay.
Okay, well,
We do have to deal with Gale at some point.
I'm sure that'll work itself out.
I don't know. Yeah, he'll be fine.
What, kind of like it did with Lyra?
Yeah, totally. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
wow.
Totally.
I mean,
Yeah, my question is did anybody notice that I shit my pants if I like immediately cast prestidigitation?
It's also a smell factor, right? Like maybe.
Well, it cleans it up though.
Oh.
You know what? Sleight of hand. Let's see how sly
This
you
is
can be with
disgusting.
this.
Literally the best game ever.
What?
It's not gonna be great.
I mean, you clean yourself up, but not before people take notice.
Well, I can't think much less of me at this point anyway.
Roll to decide how you feel about Lyra.
Whatever, I'm facing these devils at full hit points, people.
Anyway,
Throw their shit at him.
yeah. Here, let me roll the damage for those of you that took the damage. Just 5.
Hey, that
That's
worked out nice.
I'll take it.
Damn, Lyra, 5 damage, and you could have, not shit your pants.
Yeah, but I cleaned it up, so it really worked out.
Did you?
Well, did it?
Magical baby wipes.
I mean,
Fantasy baby wipes.
So from outside of the cave, you hear the screeching and skimpering and crying of the imps who, from what you can hear, are all now running away. And a few moments go by, and you start to feel a rumble from outside.
Oh shit.
The rumble becomes greater and greater and greater. And then you see really of light from outside.
Let me see what.
Well,
I see a what light?
A bright flash of light from outside.
Okay.
So we should go out of the cave.
yep.
Sure. I'll peek outside.
All right. So outside, standing where the orb of swirling magma was, you see this.
Oh,
Cutie.
A very large, extremely large. You might call it large.
Mike?
Bulbous, muscly devil with horns and the sinister smile, standing there. Who dares call me?
We did.
And so he turns to the entrance of the cave and clomps over on his cloven hooves. And he says, "Oh, your kind. The last time you came, you were exterminating my children. What brings you here now?"
Well, first, we would like to apologize for that.
I mean, that's probably a good way to start. I'm just standing there nodding in agreement. I'm like, yeah.
And so its face is sort of this like nondescript looking demonic devil face, and then like it's almost as you blink, it switches over into a more human-like face of someone you don't recognize, and then it swirls again into another face, and then it just like keeps cataloging through different faces.
Do we see it flash to Sarah? Wait, do you know what Sarah looked like?
Dekoth would.
Yeah.
I think Dekoth was the only one at the post at that time.
Okay.
I'll be sure to say something. But
as the faces just keep changing, you don't recognize anyone, and he says, and as the faces change, so too does the voice. So it's like this ever morphing voice along with the face. Apologies mean nothing. Why are you here? Why have you called me?
You ate our friend's partner.
I did not eat anyone.
You obtained her.
We'd like her back.
That's the correct way to
yeah.
I kind of step forward and I ask, I say, we're not here to exterminate anyone. we come only to learn and seek knowledge. I've never met a devil that with such as yourself. What is the nature of how appearance is shifting?
Everyone pays a price. Most pay their price with their bodies and their souls.
It sounds sexy, but here we are. Why
And
did it have to-
in return, I am quite generous.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Is what was this? Why did they have to pay a price? What were they buying, so to speak?
Yeah, why did they have to pay a price? What for?
Certainly wasn't their life if he took it.
Some pay the price to avoid death and live forever. Some pay the price for their wrongdoings.
The one of our
Others,
who attacked in the past, did she pay her life for her wrongdoings?
you speak of the last to come.
Yes, 12 years ago.
And the ace swirls into a woman you recognize, Dakath. It's Sarah, and her voice actually comes out. She was treacherous, as much of your kind is. She paid the price for you and your kind.
What does that mean?
Yeah, right?
What does that mean?
Why do they always have to be so
Happened if she didn't
cryptic?
do that. What would have happened if she didn't pay this price to our kind? What are you referring to?
The face swirls away and goes back to just kind of shuffling through. For their hubris, for their ways of pushing ideals and hating what is different.
It does sound like at least people in general.
She came and displayed the worst of your kind.
She wasn't a bad person.
I mean, she's not, but if she came to just exterminate some people or some beings, then, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't blame them if they saw her as bad. If she came there trying to, fuck up the people that, lived here. Oh, God damn.
I feel like she would have had a reason to come here. It wouldn't just be to seek out things that are different than her to kill them.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Eileen's not the kind of person that would be with somebody like that.
How do you know that that's what they came here for? How do you know that's what their purpose was when they came to this side?
When swords drip with blood of my children, I do what I must to protect them.
Why do you protect them? Because they said that you beat them.
Oh, God, you're going to get him in trouble.
I do not expect for you to understand our ways. You're due. I would never ask why you kiss a child, because I do not understand it.
Well, you might not ask, but we are trying to understand. That's how we become better people or better beings. It's by understanding those that are different from us.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with this.
Children need discipline to know what to do and how to do it.
Is there any?
Children need discipline to respect the hierarchy.
Is there any situation, any means by which we would be able to get back from you the souls of one of the people you've taken?
Anything is possible for the right price.
What's the price?
Only another life.
A life begets a life.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, that's fitting.
Awesome. I volunteer as tribute.
God! Shut up, Sunshine!
No.
Just
The ecstasy's still kicking in.
said I would do it.
So
He points over at Sunshine. You would give yourself for this woman.
no, she wouldn't.
Well, let her talk.
I mean, would it have to be my physical self? Would it have to be my soul?
Your whole self.
I feel like that might not be the experience you're looking for, Sunshine.
Yeah, not that hot.
There's no other price you would agree to?
Yeah, that's the question there. Is there any other means of paying?
He turns and starts pacing, sort of. And he brings his big strokes his face. A price equal to a human life.
I mean, to you, it must not be worth very much. I mean, we're just mortals.
I mean, humans don't mean shit to me either, but that's fair.
Yeah, right?
My mother was human, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut up there.
There's very little that I desire more or need more than a life.
Okay, well, what is one of those things?
A
Is
bit
it
of
anything
knowledge.
Knowledge. Gail, you're up.
He drinks and knows things. Wait, no, he doesn't drink and he knows things.
A bit of knowledge lost to time.
I'm not a time mage, but what is it that you seek?
I seek the true name of my master.
Interesting.
What do you know of your master?
I know only that it is all. It It is oppressive. Some call it the unfathomable. I call it master.
It's not by chance the God Eater that we beat up, right? Right?
That was a demon, right?
What's the name? I forget its name. I forget. What was that?
It is not Igniltith.
Okay.
We killed your daddy.
just nip that right in the bud. Okay, cool.
Do I have like I know a little bit about like how this was created, like, but like I worship a good god. Do I have any idea like what this devil is, or like what's my knowledge base on this other than devils are evil?
You can roll history. It's going to be pretty tough because everything that you have, most everything that you've learned, is kind of being put into question as you are sitting here having a conversation with a devil.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess like, that's where I'm kind of more at is like, am I like, we don't make deals with devils because they're bad.
So you know that at least demons are well known for making deals, and demons and devils kind of live in the same pocket of reality here. So it's not too far out of comprehension that people make. I mean, it's a saying, you make a deal with the devil, right?
Yeah.
So it's not out of the ordinary, but it seems to kind of contradict the nature of it in that you're compromising your morality by doing so, where it doesn't seem like that is what you're doing should you
take this
deal.
Even though I'm pretty sure whatever his master is also probably terribly evil.
Yeah.
So that could just be bringing about a whole other can of
So
worms.
With your 19, I think you would also know just a little bit of lore about demons and devils, in that knowing their true name gives a certain level of power or advantage over them.
Oh, that's what he wants his master's name then.
Oh.
Which probably means that his master is like an even more powerful devil.
Yeah, probably. Unless his master's just some schmo who managed to figure out his name.
What a schmuck.
Okay. I don't know about this, guys.
Well, I mean, it's that, or apparently we sacrifice someone's life to get back Eileen's, girl, so one seems better than the other at this point.
What if we activate it?
That's like we don't really know much about this particular devil or its master. It's like if there's some equilibrium that would be upsetting, is it worth one person's life?
Well, that, yeah.
And in general, making deals with devils can be dangerous and definitely call into question your own. Doesn't sound like we're giving our souls away for this, but nonetheless.
I personally don't feel like I have a strong enough investment to be making a deal like this right now.
Yeah, that's agreeable.
I the same time, it's
And-
the love of Eileen's life, and I mean, if anybody is a sucker for a love story,
Yeah, I'd love to do this for Eileen, but it's like it's just not feasible at this time.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean,
well, yeah.
He saunters over to Sunshine and kind of puts his face up real close and breathes a hot breath on her and says, "Would you like to think again?"
huh.
And he sniffs you. "You smell pure."
Guys,
God, I want to do it so bad.
No,
don't you dare!
you crazy person.
He came up to me. Hold on, guys.
I mean, is it something where you could do it and then we could bring you back with a spell?
You're thinking no.
No.
What the fuck was that?
Who's breathing into their mic?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
No.
Not me.
Okay. We're thinking no.
Yeah, no. Once you sell your soul to a devil, you can't get it back.
Yeah, we're literally in the same predicament. If you sold your soul, then suddenly it'd be like, all right, now we have to go find out his master's name and also like murder a church or something. Like, don't. There's no benefit to this other than just for shits and giggles.
What if we just ask Biggin to do it?
He wouldn't.
He just wants us to find out his master's name. That's it.
Yeah, but what if I get to talk to the Raven Queen?
Girl, you're gonna talk to the Raven Queen one day. Today's not the day. Ooh, maybe the Raven Queen would be a good god for you, though.
I was thinking about it, but she's 4E, not 5E.
Raven Queen is
Raven Queen is
one of the warlock patrons.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do research on it and I couldn't find Dick.
Look under warlock.
You couldn't find Dick on the internet?
I couldn't find Dick on the internet.
That's shocking.
she's a patron in one of the she's a god in the campaign that I'm running.
Oh. Well, can I have her as my god?
She's not a god. She's a patron. She's an otherworldly patron. So you would presumably need to be a warlock.
Damn.
Don't you know like the wish spell? Even like the wish does work?
Oh, yeah, I have the wish spell. I don't fucking
You
talk
have
to my
a
sister
wish
anyway.
spell?
Mhm.
Yeah, she won't be able to like communicate with her sister with her armor anymore if she uses it or whatever the hell it is. But
Well, yeah, if I crush the stones, then I get a wish spell, and it's like my connection to my sister, but that bitch is like fucking crazy and doesn't talk to me anyway.
And your armor is no longer magical, I believe.
Oh, right.
yeah,
What?
it wasn't just you lost the bond; it made the armor like not cool anymore.
What? Hold on.
I mean, or what if we just use that to get her back?
I mean, I have a spell. Give me a second.
We could just fight this guy.
No.
I don't want to do that right now. I don't think that.
I have true resurrection, and
Is Ryan in a box?
Yeah, but she's not dead.
No,
He has her soul.
And I have a feeling if we don't, like, if it doesn't willingly release the soul, if we kill it, it's gonna, all those combined lives are probably lost.
Probably.
Oh,
On a
hold on.
scale of 1 to Ignited.
oh yeah, true resurrection is free and willing. If their soul's free and willing.
On a scale of 1 to Ignited, how tough does this thing look?
I mean, again, I'm pretty tempted to just do it.
Do any chance any of it, like, and probably not. Have any idea if we kill this thing, we're just gonna destroy her as well?
So, all right, I'm gonna answer Ryan. On a
Hold on,
scale
Ryan's
of
on a phone call right now. Answer
Oh.
him next.
okay, Elsie, really
Only
quick.
if I would know.
If you want to do it, awesome. But be prepared to make a new character.
Shit. Fuck.
Uh,
Okay.
That's as clear as it gets.
Yeah. And Maggie, you're fairly certain that at this point, anything tied to this devil, soul, body, etc., would die along with it.
But would be a free soul, at least.
It would.
Like, no longer being held captive by a devil. Could possibly cross over or something.
It could cross over. There would be no body.
Right.
But
yeah, but with true resurrection, you don't need.
That's true. I just want to bring her some peace at the very least. But if we want to bring her back, we got to do this deal.
That's a possible point of strategy. We're in this guy's hometown, and if all these other orbs are also devils, if we try and pick a fight, that could be an issue. Maybe.
Yeah, and there are literal dozens of these other orbs too.
I think that we have we either, although I don't know if we're running away from this guy either. I think we may have to take this deal.
I mean, right
Ryan's
now
back.
he has no reason to fuck us up just for summoning him.
Yeah.
Why? He's a devil.
Yeah, but he has no necessary reason. Like we might.
He likes to kill people and take our souls, and he thinks that we destroy his people. I mean, he hates us.
He hasn't fought us yet. He didn't come out swinging.
Well, yeah, because he wants us to do a thing.
Can I do like a religion check to see if I know this? Because I've done just research all over the all over the whatever countryside.
If you know what?
Who his master is?
You can sure give it a shot.
Would it be religion or would it be arcana?
It would be probably religion.
Okay.
Although it's not really religion, it's more history. Religion would maybe get you something different.
Can I do both?
I mean, we've already done a history, and gotten a pretty good result with the 19. So, we're probably religion, if anything.
Okay. Fuck. That was a 2.
So based on all of the religions of everything that is considered good, good aligned, devils are bad. And they all serve some evil entity that should be extinguished at all costs. That's what religion tells you.
Devils are bad. This is bad guy.
I want to use. Can you hear me?
I want to use my change vision on this guy. And I want to try to tell if any of us were to sacrifice ourselves for Sarah, if that's like it. Like if he's really wanting to like just straight up basically trade one of us for her, or
Mike said that if I were to sacrifice myself, that I would have to.
Okay, never mind.
But
No, I still want to do that.
yeah, but so he is being 100% honest in that if Sunshine were to sacrifice herself, he would give back Sarah.
We're not doing that, Sunshine.
Yeah, no, dog.
If I were to make a new character,
No, dog.
Jesus.
Just
Would I-
think of how heartbroken Smatters would be.
Wow, you believe in him as a widow.
Think of how heartbroken Lyra would be.
Oh yeah, she'd be sad too. But
let's
matter.
explore all of our possibilities here.
No, dog.
I think our only option is to either take this deal or be willing to know that Aline's partner is here and we're going to leave her here and walk away.
Okay, but I want an answer to my question.
For now, sure.
What's your question?
If I were to do this and make a new character, would I start back at level 1?
Oh God, no. You would be at the same level that everyone else is at.
Okay.
So-
you lose the ones from the
So-
card. That's
So
for
you
sure.
would come back at 15 because after this we're gonna level up. So you would be at 15.
I still don't know.
But you have to,
I mean, God, if you really want to, then fine.
like, I love Sunshine. She's my first character and everything. She's my firstborn child.
Oh, you don't have keys?
But, like, coming from Sunshine's, like, perspective and point of view, I just feel like this would be something that she did.
No. What's happening? Damn it.
I do, because, like, even when we were doing the big battle with Igniltith, like, I was fully prepared and, like, mentally preparing myself to sacrifice myself if it came down to it, because that's just who Sunshine is.
Sunshine will find another way.
But will we?
I think we take the deal. That's what I think.
About the knowledge?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll let her go.
That means we can leave and just side quest this shit. Or we quest it. I don't know. We'll quest it.
I mean, in the end, like, if that's really what it's coming down to is, like, Sunshine's like, well, maybe I'll do this. Then there's a no-brainer for Lyra. We'll take the deal. We'll just take the deal and do it.
Supersedes your entire like faith. It sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do it.
Is it taking the deal to say that we would like seek out that knowledge, or is it the deal like trading the knowledge once we have it? Like
It's the knowledge. You have to possess the knowledge.
so like right, we could totally say, yeah, we'll look into it, and then whether we do or not, whatever.
Well, yeah, but we can only save her if we give the knowledge.
Right. But I mean, like a Gale of Wind doesn't feel particularly strongly about saving her, so
I would like to save her. Because
Robot Maggie.
Yeah. I thought it was just me, so I was like, oh, I just won't say anything about that.
She froze.
yeah.
I guess someone's gonna let me fucking sacrifice myself for the greater good.
No. We'll find this knowledge. Is there anything that he knows about his master that could give us some kind of lead or at least starting point?
He has said that some call him the unfathomable, but he can't give you any more information about how you might go about finding his true name. Otherwise, he would probably have it by now.
On the other hand, learning the true name of a devil could be pretty useful.
Because I'm saying, we learn his name. We use the name to get him to help us by telling him that this dude wants his name to take his spot. It's a whole hierarchy thing. And now we're in the middle, and we have the upper hand.
We have the power.
Or we could just not have each other for ourselves.
I'm just saying, you want the instant gratification.
No, this is not America, where we thrive on instant gratification.
Obviously, we wouldn't be gratified by the solution either.
None of us know Sarah. I'm just calling her Sarah because I feel weird saying Sarah.
Sarah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it would be very, very in Sunshine's care. That's why I was like, keep going back to this, is because it would. Oh God, dog breath. It would be very much in Sunshine's character to sacrifice herself.
I mean, look, dog. If you really, really wanna, then like, okay. But also, no, not good.
Fine, let's do the knowledge, I guess.
Never heard someone so sad about not killing themselves.
So the devil crosses his arms and looks upon the group and says,
I have a cooler.
which one of you will take the burden of this deal
Oh no.
and carry the mark of the deal?
I could do it.
Is that Sunshine?
Yeah. Does anyone have any qualms against that? Because I could do that.
If you want to, otherwise I'll do it.
I'll do it. It's better than sacrificing myself.
Agreed.
I'm only willing to do this because I want to keep you from sacrificing yourself, so.
Plus, if accepting a mark from this deal is anything like a tattoo, it could be pretty badass.
It
Right?
could be
That's what I'm
cool.
saying. I'll do
So so he walks up once again to Sunshine, and in the same motion, gets real close and sniffs again. Says, "It's a real shame. You would have learned so much." And then he lifts one of his claws and then just drags it across your face very slowly and burns away all of the fur across your face, leaving just a strip of no fur and a burn mark all the way across.
Wow.
Oh, sick. Ah,
This
Cool battle
is the
scar.
mark of our deal. You will keep this until you give me what we've agreed upon, and then I will give you back.
Am I
this
gonna have cool
wood.
battle scar forever? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
The battle scar will go away after you have fulfilled the deal.
Damn it. Okay.
I'll give you a battle scar if you
Let's
want.
never find that information out so I can keep my scar.
Battle scars make you look cool.
It's
There's
true.
nothing wrong about that.
And you
Okay,
can
knowledge.
that a demon gave you it. It's accurate.
Can I boop his nose? He's just like in my face, and I feel like Sunshine would just tap him on the nose.
Oh my god. Now, that sounds very Sunshine to me.
Yeah, I mean, you can tap him on the nose, and again, his face is just constantly changing between faces. So like you're touching the nose of something that is just always changing.
Mhm.
And the current face just sort of smirks, and he turns on his heels and starts walking back to where his orb would be, and he says, "If that will be all,
Well,
go back to sleep."
it's just that we actually came here for a completely other reason.
The protection that handles your children, a pillar of like fire magic.
Nope, that's not the reason we came here either, though.
Well,
That is mine.
Huh?
That is of their concern and not mine.
Okay, we'll just find them. You go back to sleep then.
What was the other reason?
We were looking for that imp's uncle. He was going to tell us how to get to where we need to be to save all the souls, because we went way this way.
Have you met us?
Yeah.
Getty.
Hey, you know where we can find some souls?
He just lifts his arms.
Not you. Go to your bubble.
Sorry, couldn't satisfy you.
I have in my notes at some point we were supposed to try and find a Tower of Ultimate Knowledge in Dinwayne.
Yeah, that's the goal. The goal is to come here to find the imp's uncle who has been there,
Okay.
so he could take us and tell us about it. But we have gone really far from that.
Yeah, we keep going very rogue.
But we can go find the imps again, and maybe he's still here. And yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the Tower of
I
Ultimate
don't know how we
Knowledge might help us. Might have references to.
Oh, that
the
could
name.
have information about. Yeah, there you go.
So let's go find the imps.
Mm-hmm.
Could you just please stop trying to sacrifice yourself?
Yeah, this isn't the first time, is it? I don't think this is the first time.
It really stresses me out, man.
Listen, if it's time for me to sacrifice myself is gonna come, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, well,
I mean, if anyone's going to be death positive, it's going to be a necromancer.
that's true.
Death positive. Except
I
this
don't
wouldn't be death.
Exactly. This would be an eternity in hell.
And the problem with that is
Oh, you are so edgy. Stop it. No.
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 I get where you're trying to go with this, but I don't think it's fun.
This isn't real life.
All of my training says, ow.
Aren't you both clerics too? I would imagine you would have had a lot of years of being bashed over the head with the idea of don't kill yourself and become part of a demon.
I think it depends on what you're a cleric too.
Cleric schools.
Yeah, I'm not like your traditional cleric. I've bounced around from like 3 different gods.
She worships the edgelord.
Yeah.
Can we make him?
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna do a Google search of who's the edgiest god in D&D.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go pee real quick and then we can finish this up.
We did not fight a devil, guys. That's
probably for the best.
Honestly, we haven't done shit.
No, we've accomplished very little.
Yeah. But, sometimes that's how it goes.
Yeah. Well, damn.
Something, so go, something.
I feel like we're going to have a lot of things to fight here coming soon, though, so.
Yep. Enjoy these moments where it was simpler times where we had to sit here and think, should we let our friend kill herself?
Should we take 2d10 damage or shit our pants?
Yeah, you got to just decide if you shit yourselves today. That was a pretty interesting game.
All of those were real easy.
I mean, I've never shit my pants IRL, so I thought, give it a go in game. I don't know.
That's exactly why I chose to take the damage.
I like
I'm
that
looking
we're
anything.
doing it in game. I haven't done it in real life, so fuck it.
Guys, who's the edgelord of deities in Dungeons and Dragons?
You.
I'm not a deity. Thank you.
If she had a chance, that'd be great. She could like become the edgelord.
I'm just gonna fucking transcend. It's fine.
What level do you have to get to before you can become a god?
I think 20.
There we go. You get to 20 and you're just like, I'm retiring, Sunshine. She is now the edgelord, and she will be referred to as such, and there will be cleric chapters that literally follow her.
Oh, Lord.
Exactly. That's what you'll say. Specifically.
I'm looking at weird gods.
I'm not getting anything. Just give me edgelord deities. That's all I'm getting is Reddit stuff, and I don't fucking know how to read a Reddit page.
Ugh. Reddit.
It's one of the dumbest things about Reddit, in my opinion. It's a less hipster fucking Tumblr.
It's just like
to
fucking 4chan.
No.
Yeah, there you go. In ways that's similar too.
Better than 4chan.
Yeah, but the setup and layout is like 4chan.
Except better because there's actually usernames and it's not.
Okay, there are usernames on 4chan too. It's just that everyone decided to be edgelord Anon.
I mean, they're kind of.
So are we trying to, or are we still trying to identify the edgelord?
Yeah,
Yes.
who's the edgiest deity in Dungeons and Dragons? I can't find it. Google's not giving me anything.
What if?
I mean, that'd be pretty cool character motivation too. Like, if you don't find an appropriate god, it's like maybe you'll fill the role that's missing in the pantheon.
Oh my god, please become a god, Sunshine.
That's not up to me.
Your new goal is just to figure out like the right
Skippity skip skip.
Yeah.
Find out the rate is what I heard.
Yep. That's.
Is she gone?
I mean, she's locked.
She's frozen in time.
Aren't we all?
Time is the
God, just
enemy.
make me an edgelord deity. It's fine.
Okay, what are we doing?
Okay.
Yep.
So, back to the scene. The devil just walks back to his little area and then swirls his hand in the air, and the magma just reforms in the sphere. And as soon as that happens, you kind of see some of the imps peeking out, and start to walk back out onto the streets.
Should we get back to our mission at hand, guys?
Yeah, we should. We gotta find a
We
cousin or uncle or whatever.
need to find that damn imp's daddy and
I'm so weak. Did you just call him daddy?
Yep.
Ugh,
Find that imp's daddy.
yikes.
Ever since I watched that College Humor video about Daddy's Day.
Ugh, okay, let's go. We're making our way down.
All right, you meet up with Figgin, Figgin is kind of at this point starstruck, as are many of the other in that you faced the devil and like made it away with just a scar on a kitty cat's face. And Figgin says, "Oh, you're even uglier now."
I half expected him to think she was prettier now. That's great.
Thanks.
Hey,
Thumbs up.
Megan, is your uncle here? Uncle, he's your uncle, right?
Oh yes, Triglin.
Sure.
Uncle Triglin.
Is the Uncle Triggled? This is so much harder than it should be. Is he around?
No, he's not. But if we go down to the docks, he may be there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. We'll find him.
Could you take us there?
Oh, certainly. Yes. Would you like more beverage?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm cool, dog. Thanks, though.
So he skippers over and takes a tankard and gives it to Lyra. Today we drink to you, the brave ones.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And he drinks. I think we lost Lyra again.
Lyra drinks.
She probably drinks.
She probably drinks. I would assume so.
That's a very Lyra move.
Classic Lyra.
There's a move. Fucking swifty.
So Figgin says, well, if we were to head to the docks, then we should go. We should go. Oh, we totally lost Lyra.
Yeah, she got tired of it. Jeez. She's going to the docks. She'll be right back. She's going to check for the uncle.
Oh, she back?
Oh, kind of.
Hello?
Margaret is back.
Think have you guys back.
Hi.
Sorry.
Oh, that's
Did
all
you
right.
drink?
Yeah, I'm good. I took a drink.
A drink, okay. All right. You're feeling good? Feeling great, actually. Almost makes you forget that Sunshine almost to a devil. Almost.
To the docks.
To the docks. So it's a good healthy jaunt down to the docks, heading south from the village, and you hear the crashing of waves and you start to smell like less sulfur and more salty sea air, and then you see the docks, and it's a fairly small set of docks, maybe 2 or 3 piers, and there's one big ship, but it's not any kind of ship that you have really ever seen before. It's sort of like it's sort of like a sleek obsidian schooner that doesn't look like it should float because it looks like obsidian, and there's no way that you're going to make a ship out of obsidian that floats, but this is what it looks like. And then like the mast is shooting up, and the mast looks like it is just a big bone, and then it's like leather stretched across as a sail. It's a real gnarly looking boat. And Figgin says, Yep. That's Triglin's.
Oh,
That's the boat.
Rad.
All right.
Up to it.
You got a cool boat.
So you approach, and there are several imps just kind of loading things on and off of the boat. And one imp standing at the wheel of the boat, arm up on a pedestal, sort of. Very different than the others because he is actually dressed. Like he has like a sailor's pea coat and a captain's hat, and he's standing there like this, all proud like. Figgin says, Uncle Triggle. He turns, eyes wide. Other ciders.
You got a cool boat.
Like that boat.
Sweep up, bro.
Well, you gotta freeze just like that until she comes back.
No. Figglin. What is the meaning of this? Why have you brought other ciders? And it sounds like if you've ever heard someone from another country who has learned English by watching like John Wayne movies.
Oh my god, I love him.
This is an imp who is like using an other cider's voice.
He like took on the accent and stuff.
Yes.
From yeah.
Certainly the elders have chastised you for bringing such outsiders. He looks at you. Who are you?
I'm Riley.
Sunshine. I got a cool scar.
True.
Riley? Sunshine? True?
Very nice.
Very pleased to meet you. Who is your other friend here?
Which one are they pointing to?
That's Gail.
Hello, that's Gale. And the happy-looking one.
That's Lara.
That's Lyra. Hi.
Didn't learn my lesson, did I?
Now,
This
My
this
My
one over
name?
here is Tom.
is Captain Triggle. And this is my boat.
I like your boat.
I sail the seas in search of adventure.
Do you find good adventure?
Adventure finds me, dear lady.
Uh-huh.
I'm curious, how did an imp such as yourself come to acquire such a fine ship?
Adventure, my dear boy.
Adventure is out there.
That's not a great answer, but well, you know.
And
During-
like he seems to just speak in idiom. The entire like everything he says.
Indubitably. What? You didn't answer that.
I absolutely love him.
See, aren't you glad you didn't kill yourself? You got to meet this guy.
Listen,
Love it.
Have we anywhere along the line learned the name of this tower? Or is this just like a legend that we've heard of or something? Because all I have in my notes is we're going to the Amazeballs Tower of Ultimate Knowledge.
Rad. That's it.
I mean, that's pretty much all you've heard. You don't have a name per se. I don't believe.
Okay.
I don't think I've given you the name yet.
So I'll just ask if during Captain Triggle, during the course of your adventures, have you ever come across a great tower or library of some kind? Something that stood out from anything else you might have seen of that nature before?
I've seen much. I have, yes. A tower, a library, books, all very other-sidery, don't you think? Yes. I do believe I know what you speak of. Although, perhaps a tower is not the right word that I would use. No. Perhaps it is not a tower that you seek.
I mean, pretty sure we were, but maybe something else?
What would you call it?
Certainly a library, right? Like,
I have never been, of course, because, as the stories tell, those who travel the stacks of the library never return due to its infinite nature.
Do you know where it is, though?
I have heard many stories and tales of where to find the infinite. Is that what you seek?
I would very much like to go there. Yes.
Well, if it is adventure you seek, I am the man to show you adventure.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Yo. How long of a trip is it?
Can we get there by boat?
He motions to his boat. He says, a mighty fine boat I do have. A ship, you might call it.
Does it go fast?
Does she have a name?
But fast she is not.
Nailed it.
that's a weird name for a ship, but fast she is not. How do you like them apples, smarter?
It was never somewhere I've been, clearly. For it is months' journey on my ship.
Oh, wow.
If we theoretically were to have access to another ship, would you be willing to come along with us?
Say one that could fly just as yours can swim the oceans.
A flying ship. Oh.
Everyone last heartily would alone.
Other siders are so silly.
Yeah, do you want to see?
We're gonna blow this guy's fucking mind if he's willing to come along.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Oh, you're yanking my chain.
Yeah, we'll yank it all the way to our ship.
Yeah, and then into the goddamn air.
And Figeln's like, they're telling the truth. They I flew here on a ship.
And not with his wings.
Captain Triggle, I assure you, our ship may not be nearly so ugly as yours, but it does fly.
Thank you. I see that you have adapted to our customs.
We're working on
You. He bows at Gale. You are very pretty.
Oh, I love him. My boyfriend.
Wow, what's matters?
Open
You have a
marriage.
husband.
Open marriage.
Oh, okay.
it. Was that agreed?
That is true. Horses, you know, they.
Yeah, it was. That's why it was like lovers with block.
I will go see your ship.
Come on down.
I will journey with you should you want. Or
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 unless
I can tell you where to go. If
got
you
a
do
map?
not want someone like me. Which I understand.
You seem to be more desired by Sunshine every moment.
Please, can you
Desire.
hold
I was
on?
gonna say, if Sunshine's that enamored, I think is there a reason to live if he comes along, right?
Yeah, I won't try and sacrifice myself as much.
that's a plus.
I just love that her first love is a horse and her second love is an imp.
She sees no race. She sees nothing but her heart.
A westernized imp.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. He's a very special imp.
Listen, I get a new love interest every arc, okay?
You're the fucking David Hasselhoff of our group every episode.
Yes.
Or the Riker. That would work too.
Ow.
Hey, Chihuahua.
Stop it.
God damn it.
Okay.
Shit.
Hey, if you wanna come along with us,
It could be an amazing experience for you. Like, no doubt.
Indubitably.
Yes.
I
Oh.
mean, you've never flown on a flying ship before. This could be a pretty wild ride.
S. Wild. I will bring the beverage.
Yes, bring the beverage, please.
I love that we're slowly forming like this imp crew. One person at a time.
Slowly but surely.
Let's just take all the imps. Come with
No,
us, and then you
you're
don't
getting-
be slaves anymore. You can serve aboard a flying ship.
You're being ridiculous.
I just imagine Marcus being back in 2 weeks and going, wait, what? Yeah, your ship is manned by 30 imps.
Hell yeah.
What? And one of them has an amazing way of talking. Hit it, Mike.
And a sweet coat.
What the fuck is going on here?
Hell yeah. Alright, so let's show him the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is legit impressed by the ship.
Hell yeah.
He is a little bit humbled by the whole situation. But you will all set off. And your journey is going to take you to about over here.
Damn, nice.
It's going to take a long while. It is over 1,500 miles. So, let's see. 150. Let's see. We decided it was 10 knots is about 10 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Right.
roughly.
So divided by 240. You've got about a week in the air.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
And eventually you will be set down in an area
Oh, wow.
of a mountainous region
Pretty much what I expected.
Oh God, what the fuck?
with similar mountains, and in the distance, across some cracks in the ground, you see what looks like a mining operation. There's figures in the distance, going in and out of a cave. And Triggle has told you on your travels that they are not friendly. There will be no speaking to them, but if you want to get into the cave, which is your passage into the infinite, as he calls it, there is no other way.
Hey, is this the cave with the beholder? I almost said beholder. That's not how you say that.
No, this is not the Beholder Cave. The Beholder Cave.
Oh, gross.
The Beholder Cave would be like just north of the village that you are at.
Okay.
Whereas now you are 1,600 miles south.
Rad.
Yeah. So you stand in this this expanse of dead trees and stalagmites and mountains, and in the distance you see all sorts of movement and a little camp. And I think that is where we will pick up next time.
All right.
Cool.
Because it is nearly 2 o'clock here.
Yeah. I figure you're getting a little late there.
Yikes.
Plus, I mean, well, we've lost Lyra a couple times now, so.
Oh yeah, her internet shit out on her.
Yeah. Well, then all
Chicago.
the more reason that I was thinking my gratitude would be for her for being so in character with being concerned about her friend's livelihood that she was literally down with making a deal with a demon despite being a religious cleric and everything. That's some serious goddamn friendship.
Ryan. Yeah. My gratitude goes to no one for not letting me sacrifice myself.
Yeah.
All of you.
Mine is going to go to Chelsea for very nearly sacrificing herself.
There you go.
I think that would have been a very interesting and poignant moment. And while I desperately didn't want Sunshine to die, I think it would have been a very cool story element. But I also respect that no one really wanted that to happen.
I'm mad about it.
I'm just imagining too how you introduce a new character, like we just meet them at this like mine and they're a slave and it's like her new character and suddenly boom, they're a buddy in the group. That's always the fun part, is how you let somebody roll their new character into the campaign when they have to come in late.
I was like super thinking about it. I don't know.
Well, you know, it could still happen.
You could always
Yeah.
do it.
Who knows? Maybe we don't get the master's name and you sneak off and suddenly we're like, where's Sunshine? Oh, yeah, here's your person you wanted. Fuck!
Oh, shit. She's gone.
Yeah, I don't know. I was fully prepared. Like I said, I was fully prepared to sacrifice myself when we were going against Igniltith if needed, like if need be. So like Sunshine sacrificing herself, and it's not like in some like super edgelord way. It's just like she'd be willing to like take that step in order to protect everyone else. I think about this a lot. No, my gratitude is going to go to Mike for creating the uncle character who is now Sunshine's new love interest. I love him so much.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't get to choose last time. Smatters just chose me.
That's very true.
I was going to throw out some gratitude to Riley for calming down the imps after Lyra terrified them. I thought going in to do a little dance was pretty cool. And also, Dukoth, thanks for taking on the challenge of playing the horn, because I don't know if any of us would have done quite as well as you did.
Yeah, and I know you're really happy to have had the opportunity to shit your pants.
Yeah, mine goes to, even though she's not here, Lyra for shitting pants.
Just come on, man. Like, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna cover it up.
For being the only one to shit their pants.
Okay, can we also focus on what the fuck is wrong with Gale? I'd love to know that.
Oh yeah, at some point we really need to figure that out.
We probably should.
I mean, 'cause
all totally forgot about it.
Last
For a
time,
year. We forgot for a year.
I mean, last time we like pressed him for like 30 minutes and got nowhere. So like, I feel like pressing him would be not good, but if we were to like, I don't know, figure it out.
Now I'm having an existential crisis because we forgot about it for a year.
Yeah, it's fine. It's chill. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that'd be fun to play with, for sure.
Before we go, couple of things, Mike. Mycicle.
Mm.
Am I also leveling up?
I mean, I think so. If I'm calling for level up, everyone levels up regardless of what has happened.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, is there any type of deity? I mean, obviously not anything like the Raven Queen because she's like a warlock thing. But like in the actual deity list, are there any ones that you don't want me to look into?
So there is a list of deities that I have on the Obsidian portal. Anything that's on there is fair game. Now, if you go for an evil god, then you will probably have an evil leaning alignment.
actually have a bookmark for that. I'll post that here.
Thank you.
I've also got it just pulled up.
I don't know
so.
what happened to mine.
Oh yeah, Gail put it out. So
Okay. I think, what is my alignment now? Because I'm mostly just looking for, like, death gods. I think my alignment is chaotic neutral. So, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out and message you about it.
yeah, there's Wee Jass, who is death and illusion, law, magic, rune, and spell. I think that might be the only non-evil death god. Now if you really want the edgelord created, I will create an edgelord for you.
Oh my god, would you?
I would create an edgelord for you.
Oh my god, I would love that so much.
All right, I'll create the edgelord.
Saying Coplos.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm like gonna cry.
It's true. She's like, they're all like on the verge of crying.
Oh, I'm so happy.
See, Mike, you're setting impossible bars for other DMs, man. Like, she literally, is like tied to one who is in the same room as her, and yet you're the DM in her heart. And we all know it. Sorry, Ryan.
Oh well.
Well,
He's like, whatever. I'm fine with that.
Mike just sets really high standards for everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm done with my questions and my gratitude. Is there anyone else that needs to do anything?
I think we're good, right?
that's all I got.
cool. Good session, all.
All right, we're gonna level up.
Level up, and then in 2 weeks we will have some fighting. It feels like every other session we just don't fight, and then every other session we do fight.
Well, I'll be happy to have Marcus for a fighting one for sure, given he can turn into dragons and T-Rexes and shit, so it'll be good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, good night, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night.